I know one thing for certain and two things for sure. God don't play about his kids. And when God told me, he downloaded into my soul that, look, there's something not right about a certain situation. I'm like, what is it, God? Because I've been chilling, I've been cool, I've been keeping my head down. I go to work, I make my money, and I go home. And I'm cordial with everybody who's on the floor. So it's like, what's going on? And God was like, you need to look into this one little person, right? He was like, if you let it hang around too close, you might end up getting bit. So I had this situation where I was coming in from work. I came in at 5 o'clock, about 5:30 in the morning, and there's a wasp nest right outside the house. And 2 or 3 little wasps usually get in looking for the light or whatever. And I don't pay it no mind because usually by the time I have to go out and go back to work, they're usually dead on the garage floor. So I'm like, I'm not paying it no mind. But then again, we haven't gotten rid of the wasp nest because we barely go outside through the front door where that. Anyway, so this one particular night, a few days ago, I end up getting bit on my thigh. And I might put the picture up there for y'all so y'all can see, but it's a little gruesome. It got my whole thigh. I'm talking about that thing. It's actually, I might not show it. But anyway, I was just walking to unlock the door. And I felt something pinch my leg, and I ain't really think nothing of it. I look back, and I see a little wasp dying, like, zoom, 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 zoom. And I'm like, I ain't think nothing of it. I thought something I was carrying hit me. But then I seen a stinger in my leg when I got inside, locked the door, got upstairs and stuff like that. And I seen, take a little thing, got it out or whatever. But tell me why. This thing is so, I'm talking about the bruise is about the size of my head. All right? You let it stay in close proximity to you, you might get bit. And because I didn't take that as a sign to be a little bit more careful to, when I'm going inside or whatever, protecting myself, I just kind of, because it was such a normal thing, I didn't look out for the signs. Now, this is skill at work. Got a little bit too close. I did the right thing. I was doing what I was doing, going to work, going home, clocking out. I'm cordial with everybody. And me and the girl, we've been cordial, whatever. We've been hanging out, whatever. And sometimes we go to lunch. But God was like, if you let it stay too close, you might get bit. I don't know why you saying this, God. Why are you saying this? Because she's chill, she's cool. But it did make me side eye her a little bit. So I'm like, God, let me check this out. So I'm doing a little bit more research, the way I do my research. Turns out, I'm not gonna put all the business out there. Turns out she the one. She the wasp nest the entire time. She the threat. Not nobody else that was involved. She was the threat. And I don't know why. So I said all that to say, don't let the danger stay too close. I had a friend years ago, always brought some drama to me. And, it was cool to listen to. I don't get wrapped up in the drama or whatever. Like, I did it quick, right? But, I don't know. Somebody close to me was like, they spewed some wisdom. And was like, well, eventually, that drama gonna come to you. That you gonna be wrapped up in that drama. And I'm like, nah, it's not gonna happen to me. I don't do the drama, right? I did it. And I don't go looking for it either. So I'll be quick to listen to her situations or whatever. And it was definitely one of those situations where you let it stay around too long, that drama gonna come right to you, right? They're gonna find some reason to start some drama with you. They're gonna find some reason. And that's what happened. So I say all that to say, even if your discernment is up, right? I was just over here in la-di-da land. Like, go to work, go home, cordial with everybody because, I need people. People need me. And God stepped in and saw what was happening on the outside and was like, watch her. So the next time God tell you about something, it's not just use your discernment, because that's the tool that God gave you. It's listen to what God had to say about a certain situation or a certain person. It's literally for you to be like, well, God, I'm going to listen to everything that you say. I'm not going to put it on the back burner. God sees all. And if God sees all, he's going to protect his kids. God says, for it is better for you to wrap a tire millstone around your neck and drown at the bottom of the sea than to mess with one of his children. And there's another verse, I ain't seen it in a while, but it's like, basically don't call your brother or sister in Christ to stumble, right? So if you ever find yourself in this predicament, I implore you, listen to God every single time. And sometimes you might have to remove yourself from that situation, regardless of how much they may need you. But I love you. Bye.